What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Stogie Sessions. I'm Rafael. This is
Anya.
Today we're digging deep into the Aganorsa Leaf Connecticut. This is surprisingly a very good cigar. It's I would consider it medium to mild to medium range. And I'm just gonna discuss the components of the cigar, give it a little breakdown, because she's, that's what she does.
Well, I never tried this one. Tell you the truth.
You haven't tried it yet?
No,
okay.
I'm not a big fan of Aganorsa tobacco, but
okay.
We'll see how it goes, right?
If you haven't tried it, might be surprising.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. This is an Ecuadorian Connecticut, and the filler and the binder are from Aganorsa, of course, tobacco, Criollo and Corojo.
Excellent.
And then, that's a binder and the filler, so that's what you get. So we'll see.
We'll see.
Let's see how it tastes.
So yeah, Aganorsa's been around since I believe around 25 years, late 1990s, early 1990s. They actually have a factory in Nicaragua, and they're considered to be, having pretty decent quality tobacco, one of the best or premium range as they call it.
Yeah.
So tell you what, let's light it up and let's see what it's all about.
Let's see. I hope I like it because it's gonna be my first cigar today, and I hope it's not a bad one.
So I've had a number of Aganorsa sticks, and I'll be honest with you, I like quite a few of them. Actually, I like most of them. My boy Jeff Groover, gotta give him a shout out. He takes care of me with all the Aganorsa products and a number of lines, EP Carrillo, and some great cigars that you guys really love.
Okay. A little quiet today.
Very creamy draw.
It is creamy.
What are you
I
getting?
like it.
And that initial draw, because we have to talk about that initial flavor.
Well,
I'll tell you what I taste as soon as you fulfill us with what you're tasting.
don't laugh at me. Don't laugh at me, but I'm tasting a little bit of Mary Kate's food. I'm tasting a little bit of hay.
Okay.
And you already know I'm not a big fan of hay.
We're going right back to Mary Kate.
Yeah.
Her guinea pig, for those that haven't seen our previous episodes.
It's a little bit of hay. Let's see. I'm not a big fan of hay, so we'll see. Maybe it's just like right when we started, so I hope it's a good one. I'm telling you.
I mean, it does have in my opinion, a little bit of earthy flavor, but I'm also getting a little bit of cedar, and I'm getting a little bit of like white pepper, just very slight white pepper.
Very, very, very slight. I can taste a little bit of the spiciness. Definitely white pepper.
Yeah. So full context, Anya and myself tend to go for the more full-bodied cigars. So this is a little bit out of our normal day-to-day cigar.
Yeah.
However, we do want to do a fair review on everything that we smoke. Today we elected to go with a lighter, more on the mild side. However, I will tell you, it's supposedly this cigar gets a little bit stronger as you smoke through it. Obviously, it is a Connecticut, so it tends to stay more on the mild side.
Yeah, don't believe that.
But it also depends on the filler, right?
It's yes, of course, the wrapper is what, 60-70% of the
correct, up to 70%.
But at the same time, if you depending on the filler, depending on how much what type of lighter you have, then that's where the strength comes from. So we'll see. It's creamy. I give that to it. It's creamy, and I'm tasting a little bit of cashew in there. I don't know if you.
Yeah, I'm getting a nutty flavor behind it. And yes, when you said creamy, that describes it perfectly. Extremely creamy. I would say like a buttery creamy. Right? It has like that buttery creamy texture to it.
Like that Cuban bread with butter.
Oh, come on. Who doesn't love Cuban bread with butter? And a little cafecito on
This
the side.
is why I have a little gut
Oh,
right
stop
there.
it. Stop
I'm
it.
fat because of it. Damn Cubans. Oh, right, you're half.
Oh, man. But yeah. So Aganorsa, like I said, they've been around for approximately 25 years. They've been making some really good quality sticks. They're very well known in the industry. I believe they started in the 1990s. They do have their own factory in Nicaragua. And believe it or not, they actually blend for other companies as well. They have like an umbrella that manufactures for other cigars in the industry as well. I'm not sure which ones, but I
No,
believe.
they sell their tobacco as well to other brands.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
it's Aganorsa tobacco. The quality is great quality, but I don't know what it is. I'm not a big fan of it. I know actually the brand Aganorsa Leaf cigars are, people love it and people love the people behind it. You
Correct.
have the VP, Terrence Riley, which I don't know. Have you ever met Terrence?
I haven't.
Well, I have never met him in person, but I follow him, and he's a funny guy, and everybody loves the guy. So, that also has to do with the product. If you have somebody, a great person representing the product,
Well, it's
that will
building the
attract more
brand.
people. Yeah, and that will
And-
attract more people to
Correct.
it.
Correct.
And he's great. So,
Yeah, really, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. It's very creamy. Like I
Vanilla.
said, I like cigars that have a very creamy draw. Obviously, the flavor is a little bit different than what I'm used to,
yeah.
but it's an enjoyable cigar. For those of you that enjoy a Connecticut and have not tried the Aganorsa Connecticut, the Aganorsa Leaf Aniversario Connecticcut.
There's a Maduro
is-
as well too.
There's a Maduro, which is.
I don't know why you didn't.
You haven't tried that
like-
one?
No, and you're the one who picks the cigars.
Well, I wanted to, do a little contrast from what we've been doing the
we
last
do all
couple
Maduro
weeks.
stuff.
That
all the
is
good
true.
Shit.
That is true. And everybody has different palates, so we're trying to just cater to a little bit of everyone. Yeah, I mean, it's in Connecticut, but
I mean,
it's not very airy though. It actually it has a lot of flavor. I've had some Connecticut's that are straight up like smoking.
I'm not
In your
gonna
case,
no,
hey.
No, I'm not gonna mention any brands, but we have a couple here in the humidor, all the way towards the back on the right side. That is just.
We're not gonna
tastes
mention
like-
names, right? But
it tastes like nothing.
yeah, but you know what? Being a cigar shop owner, you have to have a little bit of everything for everyone. And sometimes you get some guys that are new into the cigar industry or new to cigars overall, and you don't want to give them something that's overly powerful. So the first questions I ask is, I try to get an understanding of what their palate is, right? How do you drink your coffee? Do you drink your coffee with a lot of cream, a lot of sugar? Do you drink your coffee black? Do you like espresso? What type of notes that they particularly levitate to? So that gives me an idea as to which cigar I'm gonna introduce them to.
You know what? I also ask if they don't drink coffee. Oh, I don't drink coffee. Okay. Do you like red meat, white meat? What do you go for?
Absolutely.
How do you like, if you like your red meat, how do you like your red meat? So, yeah, if it's all well done, I'm like, okay, if it's well done, we're gonna go
that's-
for a mild cigar.
You just ruin your steak if it's well done. My
If you-
opinion.
If you like it medium rare, then you can smoke a strong cigar.
Yeah, so all those different, things can definitely help you to navigate someone towards a cigar that they may enjoy. It doesn't mean you're always 100% right,
No.
but we do our best to ask the right questions, and that way we can really try to help you and explore the cigar world, because it is a big world. I mean, you get guys that walk in the humidor and they're just so overwhelmed, don't know where to start.
And that's when you go in, it's like, do you need any help? Sometimes I look at them and sometimes just let them torture themselves and just like, oh, let me see that. They need
Well, you
my
like
help. Let me
torturing
just wait.
people, so.
It's part of my, my thing. No, I look at them and I know they're just like struggling. I'm like, okay, here you go. And usually when I give them a suggestion. They like it. There was one guy last week. He was not having it.
Oh, really? What did you
Yeah,
recommend?
but I can't even remember what it was. I said to him, this is a good one. He said, I smoked this. I can't even remember what it was. I know he's a limo driver. And he was sitting out there. And he's like, oh, you don't have what I smoke. And what do you smoke? Oh, this. I'm like, okay, so this is very similar and it's actually really good. You could try. He went and smoked it. I know it was a smaller cigar. He's like, oh, this is crap.
Oh, no way.
And I'm like, okay.
Well, listen, like I said, you can't always be 100% right?
So I think it was Patrick that came and then gave him another suggestion. It's like, yeah, it wasn't good either. And I'm like, it's one of those people that they think that they know better than everybody else. And, we're going to get those too.
Of course.
And everything they smoke is crap.
Guys, it's okay to explore. Trust me. It's okay to explore and just see what's out there.
No, and listen.
There's a lot of things that have similar profiles.
I remember he said that he only smokes Davidoff. Listen, Davidoff is a great brand, but even Davidoffs have crappy cigars. And I don't mean crappy cigars, I mean everything is quality, but
of course.
It's just, like I have cigars that I don't like from Davidoff. And
Well,
I'm
I've
a
had
big fan of
cigars that
Davidoff.
are half the price and have much more flavor.
Thank you.
Or smoke much better
Yeah.
than a Davidoff. And I'm not putting down Davidoff. Obviously,
no.
they're top quality cigars. They're well known throughout the industry.
I'm a big fan.
Yeah, I'm a big fan myself, but doesn't mean that you can't find another cigar that's a little bit maybe,
See,
within your budget.
Yeah, my favorite cigar out there is the Davidoff Year of the Ox. My favorite cigar. Really, really good cigar. But that doesn't mean there are other cigars that are, as good. There are a bunch of cigars out there that I love smoking, so just gotta be a little bit open-minded. Like, again, I'm not a big fan of Aganorsa Leaf, but I'm truly, truly enjoying this cigar. I was a little worried.
All right,
yesterday.
good. I'm glad to hear that because she's a little, she's picky with her cigars. So I'm really enjoying the cigar. It's really good.
You know what I'm getting?
What are you getting? Let's see.
Vanilla.
Vanilla. So that's probably where a little bit of the maybe it's starting to get into that sweetness, that natural sweetness.
Yeah, it's
within
that
the tobacco.
sweetness, like, I don't know. Have you ever had a little bit of cinnamon tea with vanilla and honey? It's a weird taste.
I'm not a tea fan.
I am.
I'm not a tea fan. Now, vanilla ice cream, 100%.
Oh, French vanilla.
French vanilla,
French
yes.
vanilla. But like that, it's a weird tea. I tried it once. Somebody's like, oh, you should try it. And I'm like, only cinnamon and vanilla with, because I'm not a big fan of vanilla unless it's ice cream. And of course, when I'm baking and I need to use vanilla, yes. But the smell of vanilla, I don't like. Like,
really?
I'm not a
I
big
like
fan.
it. I enjoy it.
I can't have vanilla. Only like, Christmas time when you have like those candles, like cinnamon and vanilla and stuff like that. I don't mind. And this cigar, I'm actually enjoying it.
Good. I'm
enjoying
glad to hear that because
I was worried.
I mean, guys, look at the construction. Look at the burn. I know it's probably hard to see on the camera, but very well constructed cigar.
Oh yes.
Has look at the ash. It's a nice looking cigar too. I mean, the leaf itself, obviously it's Connecticut, but it's a nice looking cigar.
See, I'm not a big fan of Connecticut wrapper because usually it tastes like a little like hay and it's too earthy for my taste, But I guess it's the combination of the wrapper with the binder and the filler. It's just, I'm truly enjoying this. And I was worried because I said it yesterday. I was talking to somebody, why are you going to review tomorrow? And I said, I can also leave the Connecticut. And that person gave me a look, huh?
Well, they probably know that it's not your profile.
Exactly. And I'm like, well, I know, I'm a little worried because I have a feeling that I'm not going to like it. And I'm not going to lie. You know that I'm not going to lie.
Oh, I know. You're as real as it gets.
No, I'm not going to lie. And like when we reviewed the Sixto, the Plasencia Sixto, I enjoyed half of the cigar. The first half I did not like.
But it ended up turning into a little bit different.
It got better for me.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
It evolved in your palate.
But I was honest. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I mean, that's what we want. We want honesty. Definitely. I'm enjoying it. So it's earlier in the day, and I haven't even had coffee today. I've been drinking. Hey guys, look. So I needed something a little stronger than coffee today, so I went with a little bit of C4, and I didn't go to the gym. So that's gonna be that might be a problem. But anyway, it's early in the day. You know, it's nice. It's nice to go with a Connecticut cigar sometimes. You know, just to mix it up.
I did yesterday. I started my day here yesterday because you were out. And for some reason, I thought you were coming back Monday. I thought you told me that you were coming back Monday.
Well, the hope was to come back Monday. We ended up getting delayed a little bit.
Well,
an extra day.
no, and then the thing, I know you sent the schedule, but I didn't even look at the schedule. I knew I was working yesterday at 4:30. 9:30, I get the notification. Oh, be on time for your shift at 10:30. And I'm like, what the heck?
Don't you love it when it does that?
10:30? No, I love that it reminded me because I would have been home by 10:30.
That's what I'm saying. It reminds you.
Yeah, so it reminded me I had to jump. All the dogs were out. I called my daughter. She was sleeping. Come, wake up, take care of the dogs. Let me, hop in the shower. It was the quickest shower ever. Like it reminded me of those showers that, I used to take in the morning before going to school.
Those 2-minute showers?
Yeah, like that was fast because I was, I woke up late. But, thank God I got here in time. But
well, you held it down.
I did start my day with a Connecticut. It was actually the knuckle sandwich, the Connecticut. And I enjoyed that one too. Have you tried that one?
I have not tried the Connecticut.
Oh.
Obviously, we did the review on the Maduro, which I absolutely loved. I loved it.
Not a big fan of the Habano.
I haven't tried that one either.
Don't like it. And I have smoked it like 4 or 5 times, like just giving it another chance and another chance, like, no.
Well, what's funny for me, I'm not a fan of the Habanos either, just in general. I either like it Maduro or every once in a while I enjoy a Connecticut.
Yeah.
The Habano, I don't know, it's just something that for my palate is not ideal.
Yeah. No,
but who knows? Maybe my palate will change as time goes on.
You might like it. Again, everybody's different. Everybody's palate is different. So, yeah. But I started my day yesterday with Connecticut, and I enjoyed it. And this one is actually pretty good too. I have no complaints. Yeah.
I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah. Me too.
Did you ash already?
Oh yeah, I did. Because
Okay,
I don't know, for some reason I'm smoking a little faster
I'm the winner
than
today.
usual. Yeah. Last week we talked a little bit about mental health, right? And I got a few people, DM me, some people texted me and that they had seen the episode. And they told me that one of the reasons that they started smoking cigars was to help with their mental health.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's an interesting thing.
Well, I think it's definitely therapeutic. I think I touched base on how that was part of my therapy when I went through my whole PTSD, and retired from the police department.
Yeah.
My therapy was to get together with the guys or even by myself and just enjoy a cigar. And it just gave me an avenue to, or I should put it this way, it gave me an escape.
Yeah.
Give me an escape. Where I could just sit back, enjoy the cigar, and kind of just reflect on certain things. And, and at the end of the day, it gave me that the ability to say, hey, everything's gonna be all right.
Yeah.
Everything's good.
Yeah, with smoking cigars, it's a great thing. Also finding like other hobbies. I'm the weirdest person that you probably will know. I'm always trying to learn different things. So
that's a good thing.
No, it's a good thing sometimes. So sometimes I get too crazy because some people might say that I'm a hoarder, but it's not that I'm a hoarder. It's just that I try to learn different things, and as I'm learning, I have to keep buying equipment or whatever, and I have all this stuff. Like there was a point in time that I wanted to learn how to make paper flowers.
Paper flowers?
Yeah.
Well, that's artistic.
Oh, yeah. It's a pain. It's a pain in the butt, though.
Yeah, I'm not.
It's a lot.
I wouldn't even.
No, it's a lot of work. No, and I bought one of those Cricut machines, and I did that because my niece was pregnant at the time, and she wanted paper flowers for the baby shower, and I learned how to do them, and then I ended up selling I opened up a little Etsy store, and I used to sell them. People used to buy them for all types of stuff, weddings, birthdays, and all that stuff. I make good money on that. But then I got tired.
Made a little side hustle.
Yeah, but I got tired. And that's my problem. I got tired.
So you're always jumping into new things because you get bored.
But
you get bored real quick. Huh?
I do, and that's the ADHD. But it also, see, when I was doing that, I was struggling mentally. So that whole process, people's like, oh, I don't have the patience for that. That whole process of cutting the paper and gluing them together, and from just paper making a beautiful flower, that helped me mentally. And it's the same thing with cigars. The whole ritual of cutting and toasting and lighting it up and then puffing for the first time, that is therapeutic too. It helps. It helps a lot.
Yeah. Well, everybody handles stress differently, and that's one of your coping mechanisms, as we discussed on the last episode, right?
Oh yes.
You gotta find a coping mechanism to get through it.
You have to learn different things, and it's a good thing that you can try. There's some people that don't know how to do it, but they'll figure it out eventually.
I'm gonna end up wearing this ash because I don't want to ash it just yet.
And it's gonna fall. Just make sure it doesn't fall in your
pants.
pants.
Look at that, though.
Because it will burn your pants. I can see it.
I have a couple holes in several pants.
All my black pants.
All
my dress black pants, all of them have a hole.
Guys, so look at that. I mean, really good construction, very great smoke. I give props. Aganorsa, you did a good job with this Connecticut.
Yeah, I don't want to admit it, but yeah.
They did, huh?
They did. This is a good stick. Really, really good stick.
Do you remember the retail price on this thing?
Nope.
All right, we'll put it in the comments.
How was it?
And as always, anything that we put on the video, we're gonna put it.
Let me Google it.
We're gonna put it on our site, stogiesamplers.com, and we are gonna give a discount. So check out stogiesamplers.com. I'll put the link down in the bottom of the comments or in the description, and that way you guys can go ahead and purchase your Aganorsa Leaf Connecticut Aniversario.
So
I don't even worry about it. We're gonna put it in the we're gonna put it on the website. You guys will see what it is. We're definitely gonna offer a discount for you guys.
Everybody has different prices. That's the thing.
Yeah, so I'll be very fair with the price. In addition, we'll give the discount.
So I think it's gotta be between $14, $16. I might be wrong.
For the Toro, right?
For the Toro. I might be wrong, but I think it's around that.
Anyway, we'll put it on the site, and you guys can check it out. We'll ship anywhere in the USA. So feel free to put it in your cart. Check out. I think anything above $50, you get free shipping. So definitely, take advantage. Add that cart and give things a try. Why not?
So you were in Texas this past week.
I was.
How did it go for you guys?
So Texas, the trip was for my son's baseball game. It was a perfect game tournament. It was a very big tournament. I think there was 54 teams just in that age group across the country that went to this tournament. Unfortunately, we came up short, but I will say this, I was very proud of my son. He actually won player of the game on one of the games.
Nice.
Yeah, came in, he went, I think it was like 3 for 3. He had a double, single, 2 singles and a double. And this kid was making plays out there, and then his pitching, this kid's a pitcher. He's just a natural pitcher, which is awesome.
He's only 9.
He's only 9, but he's playing up. He's playing 10U and 11U in some cases, and he's dominating for being the youngest one on the field. So, proud dad moment.
No, I can hear in the voice every time you talk about him.
Yeah,
it's the same thing.
I'm proud of both my boys. They're both very good kids, and very proud of them. Houston, I'll tell you, that's an experience out there.
Did you go to a cigar lounge over there?
I didn't end up going to a cigar lounge. There was zero time.
And you got suggestions.
I did, but there was zero time. Zero time. I mean, we're on the field from 6 a.m. to about 4 p.m. By the time we get out, go get a bite to eat, by that time you're dead. So we're hanging out by the hotel, just kind of chilling, and
Go to bed early.
you know. And then I didn't bring the wife, so it was just me and my son. So I'm like, oh, who am I gonna leave my son with?
I just give him a little bit of Benadryl, let him go to sleep, and then
I've done that
that's it.
before. I've done that before.
I think we all have done. Well, my son was a pain in the butt when he was, he still is. I was gonna say when he was little, but he still is. No, let me tell you a funny story
Talk to me.
about my son. He has ADHD as well, but his is really bad, and he's super extremely hyperactive. So when he was little, I used to live in Rochester, New York, and I was looking for a job. I got a job, and then I got a babysitter. It was a good job at the time, and I got a babysitter, and she quit after the first day, and then quickly
He drove her crazy.
Yeah, the same day, I got another one. That one lasted 3 days.
No way.
And then I got another one. So in 2 weeks, I got like 5 different babysitters, and they all quit on me because they could not.
Rugrats,
No,
huh?
he was bad. So I had to quit my job, and I said, you know, it is what it is. When he starts school, then that's when I'm gonna get a job. But that kid almost burned the house down
No way.
a couple of times.
Uh-oh.
No, so like I will just go and, you know, make the beds, and he will be downstairs playing, watching TV. Because at that time, you know, I had my 2 kids and my first husband's 2 kids as well. So I have 4 kids at the same time.
Wow.
So I needed to clean a lot and make sure the house was clean. And I was never a big fan of having TVs in the kids' room. So that's how I was raised, you know. So I want to raise my kids the same way. So I will leave him downstairs watching TV, and I will be upstairs cleaning, and he will go into the kitchen. He loves fire. He still does.
Oh no.
So that's why, like, almost twice he burned the house down. So
Not good.
no, not good. So what I used to do, that got me in trouble, I used to tie him up in the basement. I tie him up to a pole.
You better be careful what you're saying on camera.
He's already old. He's already old. No,
Dyfus.
I told him, like, listen, let's play cowboys and Indians. And I was the Indian. You know, in the movies, so how the Indians, you know, get the cowboys and they tie them up and then, you know, light them on fire or whatever.
Oh,
of
no.
course, I didn't light the kid on
Well,
fire.
thank God
I
you
did
lighted him
not
on
do
fire.
that. But I used to tie him up in the basement, and you know, I'm the Indian. Woo! And then I used to go and do my stuff, and he would be, well, I'm still a prisoner. I'm like, yeah, you're still a prisoner.
It kind of just kept him occupied, right?
Oh yeah, I had Legos for him there, and I had the TV on, so he was never bored.
So I've never been to that extent, but I've played hide and seek with my kids, and I tell them, go hide, make sure I don't find you. And while they're hiding, waiting for me to just search for them,
You do other stuff.
I'm doing other stuff, getting things done.
Oh.
And then they come out later on, Dad,
I forgot.
I was waiting for you, Dad. And I'm like, oh, I forgot.
Oh no, but see, the problem was that when he started school, you know, the first week of school, they asked him, well, so what do you do, you know, at home? Oh, my mom ties me up to a pole in the basement.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I had, you know, DCF or DIFUS, because DIFUS is from Jersey, right?
Yeah, that's what they call them.
DCF or Department of Children's Services, whatever, showed up at my house. I had 2 fridges. I had 2 fridges and 2 freezers. One inside the house, and then I had the stuff out in the garage too. I have a huge garage, and it was full of food. They saw that the house was clean. The kids had everything.
So you were good.
So they asked me. They had him in a different room, and they asked me, "So why are you tying him up?" I was like, "We're playing cowboys and Indians." And they asked him, and he said the same thing. So after that, it was safe. You know, I thank God. It's like, okay, we're just gonna close the case. The school did the job. They did what they were supposed to do.
Yeah, I mean, I'd investigate that as well.
Yeah, well, if you had a kid like mine, you'll understand. My kid was bad. 5 babysitters in 2 weeks. Quit on me.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, so
that's a record. That's a record, I think. Mm-hmm. Wow. So
yeah.
I'm still enjoying this. How about yourself?
Me too. It's getting a little bit spicier, peppery.
I'm getting notes of cedar.
Yeah.
A little bit of cedar. Definitely the white pepper. I still have the little bit of white pepper.
But I think it's a little spicy.
So it's kicking in.
It's kicking in.
Getting a little bit spicy.
You did say that was gonna get a little stronger.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. It's a really good Connecticut. It's not your average Connecticut though. I wouldn't consider your average Connecticut.
It isn't.
I definitely say this thing, for being a Connecticut, does have a lot of flavor. Like we said a little bit earlier, it's not your typical, you light it and it's just like smoking regular air. You know, it's definitely has those Nicaraguan tobaccos in there, right? Because Nicaraguan tobacco tends to be a little bit, give you that 1-2 punch.
Yeah.
In a lot of cases.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's not like a really strong punch, you know, and he has that sweetness going from honey, vanilla, maybe to caramel now.
Yeah.
You know, a little bit of
I
it
can
like
taste
that.
those. I can taste
But,
those. Yeah, I mean,
really good.
I would say that this could be anywhere from a beginner cigar to somebody that's an expert cigar smoker that can truly enjoy this. It's has you know, good flavors, still creaminess. The creaminess has been throughout. I'll rate this pretty high.
Oh, me
for
too.
being a Connecticut.
I know, because again, I'm not a big fan of Connecticut. I don't like mild cigars. So but I'm truly enjoying this one.
Yep.
You know what we talked about last week about me joking, making that little prank on John.
I saw John last night.
Oh, what did he
I
show
saw John
you?
last night.
Because he found out.
He was like, I'll tell you what. I thought my neighbor did it. He thought, come on in, Mike. We're live and direct, so we're getting people that are walking in.
It's the second time
What's going on, bud?
that he has come in here and find us doing this.
Filming.
Actually, you're gonna come on the video with us real quick.
Negative.
He said, nope, negative.
No, he doesn't want to be found.
That was funny.
So, Joe, what did John say?
No, so
The program to not show my face on the internet.
is that what it
Yeah.
is? Okay.
You know how it
We'll
is.
blur the face out. So yeah, John was like he thought his neighbor did it because his neighbor's a Yankees fan, and he's walking his dog, and all of a sudden he sees it, and he's like, "You got to be kidding me! I'm gonna kick his ass!" And then he found out it was you. So
Yeah,
and then
'cause he
Juan was here the other day, and Juan was just laughing. So Juan was the I would call the culprit with this whole thing.
He was my accomplice.
The whole thing is, who's the one that officially stuck it on the car?
He did.
Juan.
So, but this is the thing. If we were to go to jail, but we would both go.
Oh yeah.
Because I bought it, and he was the one who put it on.
It's a conspiracy. You both
Exactly.
conspired to commit the crime.
I asked him for a favor. So and then he texted me. It's like, you threw me under the bus. And I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna fall for it by myself. We're gonna
that's
both
funny.
go down.
That's funny.
You did it with me. You didn't have to agree, but he did. So there you go.
Man.
And now John wants to make me pay. And I guess, Juan is gonna pay too. But that's fine.
Yeah, you can leave it up there, Mike.
It was worth it.
Yeah, I would say so.
It was worth it.
I would say so.
He was driving around for like 4 or 5 days with
So
that
he was
thing.
saying, he says that he normally backs the truck up wherever he parks. So he normally doesn't see the back bumper.
I know.
So he went for days without even noticing. And obviously, walking his dog was the only opportunity he had to see it.
That Tuesday was that when we had the event, and his wife was here, and I told her, and she was dying laughing.
And she didn't tell him? She didn't snitch?
No, she didn't.
Oh,
I
right,
said,
we could
"Please."
trust her.
No, I
We
told her,
could trust
don't
her.
tell him, because it's like, oh, I'm not going to tell him. I can't wait until he finds out. She's like, he might see it tonight because he's going to park, towards, he's going to park like front, and then the back is going to be, of course, in the back, and then he's going to go
Yeah, but
around. And
he
might
didn't
see it,
notice.
But he didn't see it.
All right, good.
He saw it. I think he saw it probably Wednesday. I don't know if it was Wednesday morning or Wednesday night, but he was driving around with that.
So
thing
John, just
before
so you
the
know,
service.
if you watch this video, I had nothing to do with it.
But he knew about it.
I had zero to do with it. Nope.
He knew about it.
I plead the fifth on that one.
No,
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I told him so he could get punished too.
What are you talking about, Willis? So yeah. Gary, come on in, buddy.
Oh, we have Batman and Robin today.
Good. Is it
Batman and
afternoon
Robin.
already?
Yes,
Pretty
it is.
much.
Hi.
Nothing much. Just recording a little live session here.
I'll be quiet.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. So, so that was funny. That was funny. He brought it up,
Funny. Oh yeah.
and yeah. So
And there he goes.
there he goes,
pictures of
taking
us.
pictures. We're celebrities now. Whoop,
Oh
whoop.
please. Oh please. I don't want to be a celebrity. No, it's not good. I'm really enjoying this cigar. Really, really. I am getting the cedar
All right,
notes
good.
now.
That makes me happy to hear that, because you started off on a negative.
Because I'm not a
Vibe.
big fan of it.
And
I'm
now?
not a big
All
fan
right.
of anything Aganorsa,
Good.
but and it's nothing
So
to do
Jeff,
with
see, if you
Aganorsa.
watch this, Jeff, she's enjoying the cigar. She's a picky one, so I will say this is a very good cigar. And as I keep mentioning throughout this whole video, it's not your average Connecticut, which I really, really like.
Yep.
You're getting the Connecticut flavor, but you're also getting a little bit of extra of that
Oh, yeah.
Nicaraguan tobacco
It's a-
as you smoke through the cigar.
It's a mild cigar. It's mild, but it's definitely fully flavored.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it has, and we're not talking about anything artificially flavored. It's just the natural.
Yeah, well, it's the natural,
Stuff.
flavors
you know.
of
oh
the
yeah,
cigar.
it's good shit.
Yeah,
It's really good.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
I'm enjoying it. For now, because I don't know if maybe just okay. I'm done.
Well, we're more than halfway through the cigar, and you know the construction is still staying strong. The burn is just even all across the board.
Yes. Well,
The ash is pretty consistent with staying pretty sturdy, you know. So
I keep ashing.
well, I ashed a couple times, but
I keep ashing. I don't want to get burned. None of my jeans I burn, you know. Black pants, yes. No, I don't want to burn anything.
man, so what a crazy start to the week. I'll tell you. You know, just between the weekend, you know, being in Texas, Friday morning, actually Thursday night technically, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, flying back Tuesday early in the morning. I was up at 4 in the morning, grabbed the flight, then came, you know, got home, relaxed for a little bit, and then came straight to work. So it's like, it's been nonstop all week. You know?
Oh, I know. It's been nonstop for me.
Well, she's been filling my shift, so hey.
You know, it has been nonstop for me. And I'm like, my body says, okay, when are you going to relax? So I'm off Friday.
I will tell you this, though. No matter where you go, you could stay at a 5-star hotel, resort, or just get out of town, whatever. There's nothing like coming back home. You know, by Sunday night, I was dying to come back home. Nothing like my own bed. I just...
You know what's funny, though? I have 2 homes. My home here and my home in DR.
Oh, that's right.
And I have my bed in DR. That I have had that bed in DR, I don't know for how long, years and years. And I love sleeping in that bed. I love it. And my bedroom in DR does not have AC. It's a big ass fan, but it's
Well, that's Dominican style.
yeah. And
Right?
you know,
You
I
open the windows,
and the
you let
fan
that breeze.
is flowing.
But you get that tropical breeze in the Dominican Republic.
Well, when it's not summer, summer was brutal.
summer? Yeah, but I don't think it's as humid as Florida. Or is it?
Oh, I was there
Really?
in June. My uncle passed away the last week of May. So I was there from last week of May through June. I was there for about a couple of weeks. And the heat was bad. And I had cut my hair so short, and my mom made me wear a wig. That's a story for another day.
So your hair was that short that she made you wear a wig?
Yes. But I went a little crazy. I practically
What, you go like a
went
buzz cut?
like on the sides.
Okay.
On the sides. And I was going for a
What, you're a
specific type
fashionista?
of, yeah, I was going for a specific type of look, right? But my mom's mentality is like, you're either a lesbian or you're a criminal when you have that type of haircut. And she's like, and everybody's gonna be there, the whole family, so
Well,
you need to wear a wig.
it's that old school mentality, right?
Yeah, so I ordered a wig, and I was in DR with this wig, and I was sweating like crazy.
I wouldn't even.
Oh yeah, I thought I was gonna faint a couple of times, and then, but that even here was hot. So I'm in the airport in Fort Lauderdale. No, it wasn't Fort Lauderdale. It was Miami, and I'm at the airport with my mom. My mom has some. She has an LVAD machine connected to her heart, right? So she cannot go through the machine, you know, through the metal detector and all that stuff.
Gotcha.
And they wanted to put her through that, and I was fighting, and there was these two ladies that started talking shit, and I was gonna fight with them while I was sweating, and I just wanted to take that wig and just throw it on the floor.
Should have done it.
I'm telling you, once they were in the middle of the funeral, I took that wig off and I said, Mom,
That's it.
I'm not
doing it anymore.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. And I'm not doing it.
No.
And she's like, but people are gonna talk. I'm like, I don't care about people. They don't pay my bills.
Who cares?
I don't
Who cares?
care.
Who cares?
But it was so hot, Rafael. So hot. It was crazy. It was crazy.
Well, I'll give you credit for even doing that.
So yeah, so in DR it gets really bad too.
Okay.
And this summer was brutal here. Well, this past summer was brutal.
Yeah, it was a hot summer.
It was really
It was
bad.
real hot.
Really, really bad. But hopefully this one is not that bad. We had a nice winter.
It's been a beautiful winter.
Beautiful.
The weather's great. You know, that's what I love about Florida.
Yeah, it's been really, really nice. Like this cigar. It's really, really nice to start the day.
Yeah, yeah. So guys, this is a cigar that I would definitely recommend for you guys that enjoy a Connecticut. This isn't, like I said before, this isn't your typical Connecticut. It's got the Connecticut wrapper, it has the Nicaraguan fillers, and it's just full of flavor.
Nicaraguan Aganorsa. You have to understand it's Aganorsa tobacco.
Correct. Aganorsa tobacco. So you're talking, you know, top quality premium tobacco with a Connecticut wrapper. It balances the flavors, so you are getting that mildness, but then you are getting that,
All the flavors.
you know, all the flavor that starts to go to the medium profile, but not quite.
Not quite. It's just like right there in the border.
It's like right in the border, right?
Right in the border.
Like it's like a gauge that's stuck.
Yeah. It's like right there.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
it's so good. And right now, the cedar, I can taste it more.
You're tasting it more.
Like
Okay.
at the beginning, I was not getting it. You did, but me, I was not getting it. And now I can say yes, I definitely. And the creaminess, all the way, I'm still getting the creaminess. I think
Yeah.
it's getting a little bit more, like
Yeah.
it has like that
Initially,
butter, more buttery.
upon the initial light, it was a little bit peppery. For me, per se, it was a little bit peppery. But man, it's a flavor bomb because it's been like that buttery, creamy texture. Got taste of a little bit of cedar. I did get taste of some nuts.
Oh yeah.
You know, some
I
maybe
got, like,
walnuts or cashews or something in that category.
I definitely got like cashews and
Yeah.
I'm not getting the cashews right now. It's more that like creaminess and the cedar, which it's weird, creamy and cedar. You know, it's
Yeah,
usually
yeah.
not like that.
Correct.
Cedar, I taste the cedar usually, like in other type of cigars, but it's actually a pleasant taste of cedar.
It is
not-
pleasant. It is pleasant.
really
It's an
good.
overall pleasant cigar. Yeah. So guys, listen. Grab the cigar. It's the Aganorsa Leaf Aniversario Connecticut. Give it a try, and let us know what you think about it. Right in the comments. Let us know what you guys think. We definitely want to know. You know, rate it from 1 to 5. 1 to 5. 1 being your least favorite, 5 being your favorite. Put a rating down there to say, you know, smoked it, give it a 4.
And
Smoked it, give it a 5.
suggestions.
Yeah.
And give us some suggestions. What should we smoke next? Well, we're gonna have Josh next week.
Okay.
We're gonna
All right.
have
Let's
Josh
plan for
from Luciano. So we're gonna review another Luciano cigar, but we're gonna have Josh here. I don't know how we're gonna do the setup, but we'll figure it out. And we're gonna
Yeah.
have Josh here. We're gonna review another Luciano cigar. We had another one in mind for the lineup, but let's take advantage that he's
Yeah,
here.
see, he's in town, so let's take advantage. We're gonna get him on the video next Thursday, right?
Next Thursday. So
right,
he
we're
already
gonna do that.
knows. He already planned it out. So,
So let's, you know what? We're
It's
not even
gonna
gonna
be a
tell you
thing.
which one it's gonna be.
no, we don't
We'll do
even
a
know.
surprise. We don't even know.
Let's have him decide what we're gonna smoke that day. I hope he doesn't choose the Tenebris because I don't want to start my day with that cigar. I love it.
Just make sure
but
you have a
not
full
for-
meal before
exactly.
starting that
I
one.
think I'm gonna have like when you say a full meal, I think I'm gonna get some. I don't know. A lot of maybe pancakes or a French toast.
I'll tell you what I'm
with
gonna go
eggs
with.
and bacon.
I'm gonna
and
go with some
everything else.
steak and eggs for the morning, baby.
I cannot do that.
Oh, I could eat steak any time of the
No,
day. I'm good to go.
I can only eat steak like for lunch and dinner, nothing for breakfast. I can't
I
do
could.
it. I'm weird. It's maybe the way I grew up, you know.
I could do it for sure. All right, so to recap on what we're smoking today, today has been the Aganorsa Leaf Aniversario Connecticut. This has been a very, very nice, enjoyable smoke.
They're very pleasant.
Yeah, very pleasant smoke, right?
Oh yes.
So it's got a Connecticut wrapper, it's got the Nicaraguan fillers, which in my opinion balances out the cigar. You have the mild Connecticut, and then you have a little bit of the, I would say stronger, not strong, but a little bit going towards that medium spectrum
Yeah.
in regards to the filler of
It's
the
like
cigar.
right in the border.
Yeah,
Like it's
yeah.
not. But it's not your typical Connecticut. And that's something that you said throughout the whole episode. It's not your typical Connecticut. It's fully flavored, and it's a great cigar that I have enjoyed.
I'm glad to hear
I
that.
enjoyed it again. I'm not a big fan of Aganorsa. I'm a fan of Terrence Riley and of course Jeff Gruber, cool guys. So yeah, people, if you haven't tried it, just do so. Don't you have to be a little bit open-minded. I let him choose the cigar because if it was for me, I would be choosing the stuff that I like. So it's good that he's the one deciding what we're gonna smoke.
Well, you know what? We have a large selection of Aganorsas in here. I want you guys to be familiar with what we have and what's available out there in general. Aganorsa, it's been around for about 25 years or so. They have their tobacco fields in Nicaragua. They grow their own tobaccos. Obviously, they have their own line. They also grow tobacco and they sell tobacco to
sell
other
tobacco to
companies as well.
They make cigars for other people as well, you know.
Correct.
And but the thing is that people just smoke it, try it. You never know if you're gonna like it, and if you do, you know, you
Yep.
do. If you
Yep.
do, you do.
Yeah, so pick up your Aganorsa, the Connecticut, give it a try. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. It's a very good stick. We are going to have it on our website, stogiesamplers.com. We will be offering a discount. Don't even have to enter a code. We're going to do an automatic discount on the cigar. Check it out. Add it to your cart. I think it's $50. If you order $50 or more, it's going to be free shipping right to your door, anywhere within the United States, Puerto Rico, anything that's attached to the USA. So don't forget, guys, Aganorsa Leaf Aniversario Connecticut. Give it a try. Leave a comment. Let us know what you think. Definitely subscribe, like the videos, and if you can, give us a share. Give us a share. Help us to grow this. Your support is very much appreciated.
Yes.
And we want to definitely, give honest reviews on anything that we smoke. And if we don't like it, we don't like it. If we love it, we're gonna let you guys know
You love
our
everything.
true, honest
But
opinion.
right now, you've been loving everything.
I've truly enjoyed everything we've smoked so far, right? So
Yeah.
real quick, right? So the knuckle sandwich, right? The Fiat Lux by Luciano. The Ashton ESG. Wow, what a luxurious
Plasencia
cigar. That was great.
601.
The 601 by Plasencia. I'm a huge Plasencia fan. Huge Plasencia fan. They have an entire lineup that, in my opinion, they're all great. And then the Aganorsa. We have the Corojo, we have the Maduro, we have the Connecticut, and then we have a bunch of other selections that are not just the Aniversario. We have another couple selections there that I think is definitely worth a try if you haven't added it to your arsenal.
Yes.
So, anyway, here we are with another Stogie Sessions, episode number 6. And give Aganorsa a try. You won't be disappointed.
Man.
Until next time.
Until next time, we'll see you next time with Mr. Josh B.
Yes, absolutely. And keep lighting it up, guys. Talk to you soon.